As the fallout continues over state reporting of nursing home deaths, many local families are watching very closely. Atia Collins reports on some potential outcomes of this, and she joins us now live. Atia?
Well, Maureen, like you say, as we uncover more about the state's reporting of COVID-19 deaths in nursing homes, some lawmakers are calling for resignation, and some families say they want justice. But what type of justice could they receive? Well, we talked to one legal expert who broke down the investigation and who listed some of the potential outcomes that may come. Families with loved ones in nursing homes across New York State are calling for justice, and some elder advocacy groups have called for leadership changes as the governor's administration faces accusations that the state misrepresented the number of COVID-19 deaths in nursing homes.
I know those families, they do need some kind of justice brought forward. I would think that Cuomo being held accountable and probably losing his job.
The question now becomes what type of justice? As far as compensation for families, one law expert says that is unlikely, as nursing homes were protected from liability during COVID due to state policy.
The general concept of whether or not something is reported would have to be tied into a specific harm to the family and to the patient, which again, during absolute immunity, would probably not be viable.
Changes on the state level and within state policies, however, are more likely.
If the investigation reveals that there are corrections to policies and procedures that will better protect our most vulnerable people, then we have to do that.
Some state lawmakers have called for Governor Cuomo's resignation, some even wanting to strip him of his emergency powers. It all depends on what is uncovered through the investigation, but families are just hoping it leads to more protections for loved ones.
Money can't bring back a lost loved one. It can be a little bit of a way to make it easier, but I think the big thing is Cuomo needs to go.
The legal expert is recommending all families go out and seek their own advice to see whether they have a claim or not. The state attorney general is still continuing her investigation. She also has an online website where families can go and submit claims of fraud in regards to nursing homes. Reporting in Rochester, Atia Collins, News 8.
All right, Atia, thank you. Governor Cuomo has acknowledged a delay in letting people know how many nursing home residents died at the hospital versus in the nursing home, but he says much of the criticism has been political.